All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about two of my favorite fighters in the sport of boxing, and they are both women. One is Claressa Shields, goes by the GWOAT, and the other one is Alycia Baumgardner, who goes by the name or alias The Bomb. They are going at each other. Unfortunately, Claressa Shields seems very hesitant to engage in the conversation and, in fact, refused a request of Alycia Baumgardner this weekend in Detroit. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the women's boxing division, and we're going to talk about a couple things. First, we're going to talk about the back and forth going on between two of the best female fighters in the world, Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner. And Alycia Baumgardner is trying to secure a fight with Claressa Shields, and Claressa Shields is not appreciating this particular drama going on. Honestly, I think that there's a little bit of funny business going on both sides. One from Alycia Baumgardner, I would say she's trying to get Claressa Shields to move down to 147 pounds, I do believe, and meet her at 147 pounds. But the other is the attitude of Claressa Shields, which to me has always been mind-boggling. However, I do think that that women fighters better get together and start fighting each other because yeah, there's some stuff coming down the line in professional women's boxing, which I personally think is absolutely terrible, but could very well make a lot of these women boxers obsolete because of a decision that was made by USA Boxing and something that is probably going to be backed up by the WBC and other sanctioning bodies as far as letting people that are born men get into the ring and fight women, which, let me tell you, is not going to go well for the women. But let's get on to the first two portions of it. Before I do, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much to everybody that supports the channel. Big year for the channel. Thank you. We grew a lot. Had a lot of really great conversations. Just truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. But let's get into this. So I want to see this fight between Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner. And the reason why I want to see the fight is because they're two great personalities. And I think it'll be a good fight. I think that Claressa Shields will win the fight, but Claressa Shields is not some really big power puncher. So Alycia, it's not like she's just going to mow over Alycia Baumgardner. And Alycia Baumgardner is an exciting fighter, very, very skilled fighter. They're both fighters from Michigan and American fighters with big names. Both of them, I think, were undisputed champions, and I like it. Now, obviously, we got some problems with the fight because, number one, Alycia Baumgardner still we have to find out what happened to her what's going to happen with her as far as her having tested positive for performance enhancers. Got to know what's going to go on with that. Until that comes through, and because I'm biased in favor of Alycia Baumgardner. She's from Detroit. Hey, man, I admit it. I want her to do well, and it's unfortunate that happened, and hopefully that's not the truth. But at the same day, if she winds up losing her belts and getting suspended, got to treat her like everybody else, right? Once that process has been gone through. But if that's a case that is not, and she's good, nothing happens to her, she's good, let's see the fight. Now, the fight taking place at 147, I think that is not an unreasonable thing, provided Claressa Shields feels like doing that. I do believe the last weight class Claressa Shields fought at, though, was 160. She's been at 160. She's been at 168, 160, and 154. So she's gone as low as 154. I don't know if she feels comfortable at 154. Now, Claressa Shields, on the other hand, is not humoring that fight at all. And she actually refused to do a face-off with Alycia Baumgardner at an event that they were in Detroit over the weekend. I'm not sure why she did it, but the funny thing with Claressa Shields to me that really stands out to me with this is the fact that she's acting as if there's something wrong with Alycia Baumgardner trying to fight her, and has an attitude as if she's like a traitor or something for trying to fight Claressa Shields. I don't understand that. If, first of all, Alycia Baumgardner, for me, what I think is more likely is she's trying to get a big money fight. And she's trying to, chase greatness by going up and fighting the greatest in the record books, other than maybe Ann Wolfe, the greatest professional women boxer ever. Claressa Shields is probably also the greatest amateur female fighter ever. She's definitely the number one female fighter in the world, having been undisputed in 3 different weight classes. I mean, I don't know what else you can possibly say about her, right? Other than that. So if the fact that Alycia Baumgardner is trying to get a fight with her, I mean, shoot, man, that's credit to Alycia Baumgardner, and anybody should want to do that. Katie Taylor should want to do that. But, Katie Taylor's not going to want to do that because that shoe shine and stuff ain't going to work with Claressa Shields, right? But you had everybody else that tried to do it and wanted to get the fights. Give her the fight. Well, I don't have a problem with her having the fight. Now, 147, probably not. But the attitude, I don't really get it. I don't think that like people like Floyd Mayweather Jr. should ever get upset that somebody wants to fight him. Errol Spence Jr. never got upset with other people wanting to fight him. Terrence Crawford should not get upset with people wanting to fight him. Canelo shouldn't get upset with people wanting to fight him. If he doesn't want to fight him, he doesn't want to fight him. And from there we move on. But I like the fight. I like the fight a lot. But again, it's probably going to be a 12-round decision if they make it 12-round decision for Claressa Shields, unless they make the shift in women's boxing to 2 3-minute rounds. But one thing I will say, though, is, and I'm not going to do a separate video about this. USA Boxing came out with some regulations which is going to allow men to fight in women's boxing. And everybody has their right to refer to things the way that they want to refer to them. I don't care. I'm a man. I don't care what type of surgery that I have. I don't care. Well, I wouldn't have it, but whatever type of things that I do, I'm not a woman. And that is vastly unfair to women, to have men be able, they cannot cut it. They could not cut it in real men's boxing, to go over there and start beating up on women who are naturally smaller, whose bones are a lot less dense, who has lower lung capacity, who's physically not suited enough. Just because at some point in time in your life, you remove something from yourself. And then on top of that, they have to be involved in hormone therapy. Hormones are illegal in boxing, period. Women can't take testosterone. So men should not be able to take estrogen so that they can diminish themselves on a test, but in order so they can raise their voice up and pretend to be a woman. It's ridiculous. But the WBC's already acting like they would allow it. But they actually, I think they want to have a division just for that. Man, anyway, anybody who will buy those fights or support that type of stuff, man, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I just wanted to say that real quick. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.